Popa Media News. The indigenous people of Omoku communities in Agip local government area of Rivers State, Nigeria, have blocked the main entrance of Nigerian Agip Oil Company, demanding for a renegotiation of their coexistence. Popa Media News. The indigenous people of Omoku communities in Agip
Yes, I am Ambassador Hobson Wikemezu. I am the President General of Omoku communities. As we can know, Omoku is a city of 27 communities, and I'm the leader of all the individual communities. By the grace of God, what you can see here today is a reaction from a people whom had endured a total marginalization, a total denial from the multinational. Omoku communities, Nigerian Agip Oil Company had the first GMOU with Omoku communities in the within the late 60s, as the first exploration in Omoku communities was in the early 70s. From early 70s to date, we have endured to wait to see if this multinational can take responsibilities, can be reasonable enough to know that these are people, unique people, that had given them the opportunity that is rare in every oil producing society. The people over time had approached Agip for Agip to actually listen to their yearnings and their disturbs. Had failed, they have failed, and it has fallen to, I don't know if that ear is deep. That is why you see today the people decide to tell Agip that you have to stop what you are doing. We know Shell is no longer exploring in the Ogoni land. What you are seeing today in Omoku is a team that will gradually get there. We are not in a hurry. We don't want to fight. There is no battle here. You can see it was all celebration because the people choose to come together today in joy to express their pains, to express the shame of what NIOC have done to us. What you are seeing at this background today is what is generally known as the Omoku Gas Plant. This is the biggest gas plant in sub-Saharan Africa. This gas plant, Omoku communities had produced over 300 oil wells for Nigerian Agip Oil Company. And over these 300 oil wells, over 200 today is dry wells, meaning that these oil wells have been exploited to a state of dryness. And we are saying, give our people some little job. Our people are not employed. Nigerian Agip Oil Company have never employed from Omoku since 2015 to date. 2015 to date. Look at what it is. Then what is the problem? Are people not working here? People are working. Now, in this gas plant, you will have 128 subcontractors plying their trade here. We have the list. We have shown them the list. We have also asked them the question, say, why is 128 companies working in this place and we have only 3 as indigenous contractors from Omoku? Where is the other 123 contractors? Where are they coming from? How would Agip be bold and comfortable enough to have contracted waste segregation. For instance, within this environment, if you drink pure water and drop the cellophane, the person who owns the contract to pick this dirt, pick bottled water and throw away. Why would Agip give such contracts to outsiders? To weed the grasses you see beside the walls of the gas plant is not done by Omoku indigenes. They contract these jobs to their partners. Every manager in New York is a contractor. He has 1 and 2 or 3 or 4 persons that any contract that is within the define of his office must be given to. What have our people done wrong? Where have we wronged Nigeria Agip?
We are the highest oil and gas producing local government in the whole nation. We are feeding the entire nation. And you can't believe it that for the past 11 years, not one son of ours has been employed by this organization. Even the few whom through pressure they decided to accept and train, some of them has worked for 8 years. They have completed all conversion processes. Agip has refused to convert them to become matriculated staffs. When they award contract to our people, they will not pay. You will go and borrow money if they manage to give you a contract of 10 million. You will borrow money from the bank to do the contract. Agip will owe you for 16 months. And probably the overdraft you took is just for 90 days or 120 days, as the case may be. This gas plant is called OBR4 gas plant. OBR4 is in Delta State. This land is Omoku. This gas plant is supposed to be called Omoku Gas Plant. We are calling the MD of Nigerian Agip Oil Company. It is time for Agip to renegotiate its coexistence with us. If they are not prepared to do it, we as a people have decided that we no longer want them. And that is our final decision. As you see the crowd seated here, we are not here to damage any property that belongs to Agip. We are only here to ensure that they will not have access to this building. Since the beginning of this year, the story Agip has ever told us is that there is COVID-19 and that they cannot allow any transaction with the community. With the COVID-19 has not affected the oil from running. The COVID-19 has not affected the gas from running. The COVID-19 has not affected them to carry out their normal routine changes and do their job. But the COVID-19 forbids them from discussing with whole communities or seeing host communities. There is no way we can continue to live like this with Agip. We are using this opportunity to call the entire world to come and see what is happening here. If you lift up your eyes there, you will see how that gas is flaring. You are seeing the flaring. If you go into our communities, look at these zincs here. If you buy a brand new zinc and roof your house, within 6 months, the zinc will change color. If you are driving a white car like this car now, if you park this car in front of your house, if you wake up in the morning, you will see black substances settled all over the car. We are inhaling this. The recent pollution that just happened here covered the whole of our river, all the fishing ponds, the creeks, and our water reservoir area where we drink water. All these waters have been polluted. All the entire aquatic life of the river, we have lost them all. Our people are largely illiterate folks. What we do is fishing and farming. We no longer have access to our lands. If you go to the back there where we have our farmlands, Agip has more than 1 battalion of soldiers inside there. And when our wives go in there to farm, they see soldiers with guns, they run out. When our men go to the river to catch fish, from the feelers we get from all the black staff, we are made to understand that it's only these 2 people that has the approving right as long as Agip is concerned. 99% of the time, they use our black brothers to block us from reaching them. All the meetings we have ever attended, none has been fruitful. You can look at this mighty compound. We are the highest oil and gas producing local government in the whole nation. We are feeding the entire nation. And you can't believe it that for the past 11 years, not one son of ours has been employed by this organization. Even the few whom through pressure they decided to accept and train, some of them has worked for 8 years. They have completed all conversion processes. Agip has refused to convert them to become matriculated staffs. When they award contract to our people, they will not pay.
We are here saying, I'm talking as the CDC Forum Chairman of the whole communities in Omoku Land, and saying that the whole communities in Omoku Land is 27 communities in Omoku Land, which I am their chairman. And we are registering to the federal government that these communities and their ages has to be attended to. Their youths has to be attended to. Their women has to be attended to. We have suffered this marginalization for quite a long time, and we can no longer tolerate it. We have oil and we have gas, which they are exploring in this community. We have AKK projects that is traversing from Omoku Land to Kaduna and Abuja and Katsina, which is feeding the nation today. And therefore, we stand to be attended by the oil companies and the federal government and the state government as well. We have no infrastructures. Our roads are so dilapidated. Our ages are suffering. Our youths are suffering. Our women are suffering. And we have no any other way to go than what they are exploring our land. And today, we are asking the oil companies to come to the problems, to attend to the problems of this land. We are demanding that the GMD of Agip oil companies, Wando, and the federal government should come to this land and attend to their problems. Our people have suffered humiliations, a lot of killings, fighting among the youths, and our women who have suffered so many humiliations in different capacities. Therefore, we are saying that they should come and attend to us. And hence they don't want to come, we will remain here until the state government, Agip oil company and federal government will come to attend to us. Thank you and God bless.
Okay, sir.
Omoku here. Before we maybe now we but to find say the whole thing from Agip hand. Our husbands, many of us husbands don't fight, die because of the struggle of Agip. Now those women of them are widows. Their children they are suffering. Many of us finish school. Now for them become Okada. They ride keke for they eat. Some they go do job, daily job for they eat. Why many of us are school servants? Many of them have their degrees. In another way, our children no school. no good food. Now our land, the oil of Agip, don't spoil our land. If you plant anything now, no better way to plant our land. Like example, okra and ugu, it's not fertile again in our land. If you plant it, I cannot bring out anything. So I don't really know what Agip want we the women to do. The women are saying that we need Agip to recognize the women. Especially the Omoku women, we are suffering. We are crying and want to see the MD of Agip. We are giving them 24 hours when we see the man one-on-one. Men tell us to see the pro. What is Omoku people don't offend them because they are making the money. Kind of money they go another country, another state, they go do those specifying. Why our own here? Even food to eat, we are finding it difficult. Our children cannot go to school. Our children cannot feed well.
Database of every Omoku. So what do you think is the quota of graduates in Omoku that are unemployed?
Okay, thank you. Currently, as I talk with you, what I have now is 15,000 unemployed graduates.
15,000
unemployed graduates in sciences, in engineering, precisely. That has to do with the facility and the activities of Nigerian Agip company.
50,000 unemployed graduates.
Yes.
Then, in regards to scholarship, when last did NAWOC give scholarship to indigenous of Omoku community?
That cannot be remembered.
We are, Omoku today is the pride of this nation in gas production. But still, Federal Republic of Nigeria could not see to that the issue of content, of local content and community content be enforced in order that the life of the people can be better. Where have we done wrong? When they continue to intimidate us and humiliate us like this, and when the people react negatively, they will say that Niger Delta is not safe. Because we want to show it to the world, because we want to show it to Nigeria, that Niger Delta is a safe place. Rather, the multinationals choose to create devils out of our environment. We have passed through enough. Our brothers took gun and began to kill ourselves. Who caused it? How did it come to pass? Nigerian Agip Oil Company gave these young men, they became oil contractors. They became contractors. They became surveillance. They were given spans of places to secure for the company. And by so they make money. Bunkering was become the order of the day. They amass arms and they begin to destroy our society. Today the society is safe. We are not saying employ our youth, no way. Now, in the past 10 years, Nigeria Agip Oil Company have never given anybody from Omoku, from the 27 communities of Omoku, a scholarship. One scholarship. One scholarship for over 10 years. What have we done wrong? These explanations is the reason why the entire communities of Omoku have gathered here today to say, Agip, whosoever person that is at the top echelon of Nigerian Agip Oil Company, you must come to us. Let us ask you these questions face to face. Let us know why our people must die in penury. Let us know why our people will die in hunger. Let us know why you are exploring our communities. Still, you cannot do any tangible thing that can better the life of the people. These are the questions.
Can you just list 3 things you want the MD of NAWOC, 3 things that you think is most essential for them to do before you leave?
Number one, this plant is Omoku Gas Plant. It's not Obiafo Gas Plant. This is Omoku Gas Plant. Number 2, Agip promised us that they are coming to build a refinery here for us. There is peace here. We want that refinery so that our youths can get employment. Yes, sir. Number 3, we are asking Agip to come and renegotiate. You don't enter an agreement with people for 50 years and expect that agreement to be valid. No agreement. Change is the most constant law of nature. And there was no agreement. They entered with our fathers. They tricked our fathers who never saw 1,000 naira. When they give them small portion of grass to clear, they give them 6,000 naira. They only ended up marrying many wives. And they never remember to draw their attention because of posterity. Now their children has grown up. We are looking for the document that authorized Agip to stay in our land.
Thank you.
There is no such document. We are asking the federal government to come and help us. Agip, wherever they write document, if they have any transaction with any people and they are delivering anything from here, they declare themselves as landlord. For instance, Agip told Indorama that they are the landlord, they are the owner of the gas that they are giving to Indorama. Who owns the gas?
Who owns it? Look, sir, we know who you are, position you hold currently for Omoku City.
I'm the Secretary General of Omoku City Council of Traditional Rulers and Chiefs. We are tired. We that are the chiefs, we can no longer sleep in our house. Our children, my name is Chief Martin Swachukwu Olo. We no longer sleep in our house. You will be in your house in the night. Our children who has not eaten for 3 weeks will use a hammer and break your wall, meet you inside your bedroom and ask you what you are doing. They will rape your wives in your presence. They will rape your daughters in your presence. Why? Because they are hungry. If there is job for all of them to go out in the morning and return in the evening, they will marry their wives, they will build houses, they will buy their own car, they will enjoy their life. God put this wealth under our foot. Why has man decided to kill us? We will not accept it. That we will never accept. We thank God that we have a good governor. As we are here, our governor will not allow them to kill us. Wike is a good man. He will come to our aid. And he's hearing us. We know that before tomorrow runs out, Wike will get here to come and address us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
EU Awarenwa Bridge reporting for Pupa Media News. EU Awarenwa Bridge reporting for Pupa Media News.